Well, hello everyone. I'm back at it again for another video. It's been a long time coming. Yep, I've said that again. Maybe I should just pull my finger out and start making more videos, shouldn't I? But yeah, I've come down here to a spot I haven't been to for a while. Well, it's not an exact spot, it's more of an area. It's been flippin' yonks since I've been here. So I'm up near sort of Daylesford, Castlemaine area, at a creek I've never been to before, but we'll check it out and see what we can find. Straight off the bat, doesn't look too bad, the area. I mean, I can see a lot of rocks about, so I mean that's a good start. There's a bit of quartz around as well, so, and of course I did my research and there should be gold here somewhere, but I think we're going to be struggling for water, so yeah, leave that one with me, and yeah, I'll get to it. I'm going to head up that away, which is upstream to begin with, so yeah, let's go for a walk and see if we can find a waterhole. Alright, leave it with me. So I'm about 150 metres up from the car here. Haven't gone that far really at all. But the creek looks really nice. And you can already see this like substantial bedrock poking itself out. And it's running across the stream, which is always good for those natural riffles. I mean, this whole section here looks fantastic. Even going up there a bit, you can see those sort of striations running across the stream. Again, perfect sort of gold traps. Haven't seen a lot of work here either, which is either good or bad. Either means not many people have been here because they don't know about it, or not many people have been here because it's crap. But I mean, there's promising signs so far. Oh, there we go. It's probably our first bit of work there. It's clearly been dug out. So yeah, leave it with me a bit more. I think it's pretty much a certainty now that I'm not going to find water, I think, so may have to fill the old bucket up, and I've got a few dams marked in the area, so I might have to take a couple of trips to the dams throughout the day. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. I'll keep having a look. You never know, there might be one little pool of water somewhere, so I'll keep looking. Alright. Well, I went about, from where I last talked to you, I went about 200 or 300 metres upstream, and there's just really no sign of water at all. Even the spots that would hold water just aren't. So that's a bit of a pain in the ass. So I guess the plan is now I'm going to probably hit some crevices, fill up the bucket, and then take a drive somewhere where I can pan it out. Not ideal, but you know, if there's gold here, it'll be well worth it. So, you know, I'll take a look. So anyway, first up, I'm just going to have a look around here. You can see this rock sort of running across here, and there's another one there with a bit of a dip in the middle. I don't know how deep that's going to be, but first up, I'm just going to dig all that stuff out of there. The annoying thing is I can't really even do testing. So I'm just going to have to dig blind, fill the bucket up, and then go for a pan somewhere else. Alright, well, I'll have a crack at that. Should be fun without water. Oh well, it is what it is. Alright, well, I've filled up maybe a quarter of a bucket there, sort of got down behind that one there. I ended up breaking off a couple of sort of bits of that ridge, so it's a lot shorter now. And I did use the brush in there, but I've since dirtied it up a bit whilst just sort of having a look around somewhere else. I'll be interested to see what's in there, because whilst digging behind this one I could see a ton of black sands, or magnetite or hematite or whatever it was, just like big chunky black bits. So I mean, that's a good sign for a bit of a concentration. So the rest of the plan is I'm going to fill up the bucket, but I'm probably just going to go down to hit a couple of crevices sort of down along the creek. Alright, so the next one I'm going to take a look at, next crevice, is sort of down here. Sort of dips down in there, it's hard to tell on the camera, but yeah, sort of cuts down into there as well. I just had a bit of shove the pick in there a bit, and it seems to go, I don't know, at least a hand width in depth. And it was quite compact in there, so I mean some of the rock seems like pretty broken up like that. always little places for gold to sort of get down in there. So I'm sort of going to hack up this little area here, maybe fill the bucket up a bit more, and then hopefully we'll be on the gold. Pretty much a slate material here, kind of similar to the stuff I get down in my Gippsland spot. Fractures in very similar ways. I think this is more of a slate, whereas the stuff down in Gippsland is sort of more of a pre-slate, more of a mudstone shale type thing. Alright, well, I've had a good go at that little crevice there. I ended up getting down really deep, as you can see. So it's hard rock there, and I've sort of chiseled my way down to almost the depth of that guy. So, I mean, I think with those two holes that I've dug, although they may not be the best, it should tell me if there's any gold in the area. So, I've got half a bucket there. Probably don't want to go much more than that, just because I have to carry it all back to the car and stuff, and it gets a bit heavy. And I'm a bit lazy. So yeah, just half a bucket there. Now we'll go pan it down. So yeah, before I came, I looked on Google Maps to see if there was any dams in the area. And there was a few, but they were quite small and stuff, and Google Maps, who knows when that picture was taken. So, you know, if these dams don't have any water in them, I might be in a bit of trouble. Surely though, surely. All I need is a puddle. Alright, so let me clean this rubbish up, and yeah, we'll head down to that, hopefully, water source. So while I've got you here as well, I thought I'll just quickly explain why my videos have been rather infrequent over the last, well, 6 months or so really, but especially over the last few months, and that'd be a couple of reasons. One, because I've been saving up for a detector. I'm almost there. I've got about 2,700 bucks, and I plan on getting a SDC for 2,300, so I'm pretty much at the point now where I can start looking out for a good deal. Hopefully I'll be able to pay around the $3,000 mark with a couple of accessories and stuff. That's what I've been seeing on eBay. I've been watching for a while, so yeah, so that's one of the reasons. You know, like, I could spend $50 to $100 going out for a weekend, you know, fuel costs and all that. Or I could just stay home, save that money, and put it towards a detector. And so that's what I've been doing. So I guess that's reason one. Reason two is that I bought myself a kayak. And so I've been going out to fishing kayak. I've been doing a bit of kayak fishing. I got that about a month ago, so I saved up for a little bit for that as well, which cut into my detector money as well. But yeah, I've been doing a bit of kayak fishing, getting out there. I've been up to the Eildon a couple of times, going to go down the Goulburn, hit a few of these different places, and yeah, so that's the reason, I guess. And I guess on that note, I don't know if anyone would be interested, but I'm thinking about maybe starting a channel for my kayak fishing. At this stage, I'll probably be interchanging, one weekend going kayak fishing, one weekend going prospecting, so I might, half the time that I don't make a video here, I might be able to make a video over there. So if anyone's interested in that, let me know in the comments below, and if there's any interest, I'll probably do that as well. I guess, you know, they'll be the same kind of style videos as I do here, so yeah, that's pretty much the explanation. So hopefully within like a month or two that I'll be able to start heading out a lot more, and some different stuff as well, some detecting hopefully. So yeah, that's that. Alright, made it back to the beast. Let's go find some water. Okie doke, here we are. Thank goodness there's some water. Alright, so yeah, we'll get stuck into it. I have a bad feeling I'm going to sink into some mud. I don't think I brought my gumboots either. Fantastic. Oh well, it's all part of the fun, isn't it? Rightio, so we're one pan down, and my foot's already gone into the mud. I tried to put these sticks down and stuff to stop me going in, which did, but you know, the water's such a, the bank's such a shallow gradient that I have to go pretty far out. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I've done my first pan, and look at that. Not a bad little piece there at all. It'll focus. There it goes. But yeah, not a bad little piece there at all. Look, it's a picker. I can feel it on my fingers. So that was from about, you know, you can see how much is left in there. That was about 3 scoops worth in there. You can definitely see a lot of like those big, see just in front of my finger there, and all through there, those big black heavies, I guess, hematite, magnetite, whatever it is. But yeah, that there bodes quite well for one pan. So let me go get the snuffer bottle. I'll sucker that one up and we'll push on with the rest of that. I'm excited to see what's in there now, because that was first scoop. Who knows what else could be in there. Alright, so we're going a bit of a fuller one this time, so hopefully we'll do even better than we did with that last one. Let's have a look. Now I've kept a lot of the bigger stones with it. I could have dry classified it, but often a lot of dirt sticks to these bigger rocks, and often that's where the gold is too. So I didn't want to throw out any gold, so I thought I'd just take these, even though it's extra weight that I don't really need to carry. If it's a little bit of gold that I might be throwing away, I'm just going to keep it. So that's why I've kept all the bigger rocks, and I'm classifying it completely here. Moment of truth, pan number 2. A lot of heavies again in this. Ho ho! Ho ho! Look at that! That is not bad. Did you hear that? Probably not. But that is a nice chunk right there. Let me get the camera on this one. Oh, where to put it? Oh no, I've gone straight into the mud. I've been excited. I'm excited and I've forgot about what I'm doing. Boy. Now have a look at that one. Doesn't look that impressive, but that's got full whack chunk to it. Have a look at that. Have a look at that. Full whack chunk. That's a nice piece of gold right there. Wait for it, listen for it. Did you hear that? Makes a nice sound. Bloody lovely. Well, I think I'm onto a good spot. Alright, I'm going to excitedly do the rest of this bucket here. There's probably only about 3 or 4 more pans similar to that one I just did. But yeah, I'm bloody excited. Might be onto a winner here. Well, so I've gone through that whole bucket now, and I got to say, I feel stooged. The rest of that bucket really dudded out. Nothing compared to those first 2. I mean, each pan that I did at least had a little speck or something, but nothing compared to those first 2. So I wonder if that means that it was the material on the top end of the bucket, and it means that first crevice that I dug out didn't have a lot of gold in it, and that second one I did, where I got down fairly deep there, had the gold. I'm wondering, because all the gold was on top. Obviously the deepest stuff from the second hole I dug is going to be on the top of the bucket, and that's where I got the gold, most of the gold from, out of that bucket. So I'm wondering if that's the spot I should go back to. So yeah, leave it with me. I'll pack everything up and head back to that spot. It was about a 10-minute drive. It was a bit further than I expected, but it is what it is. At least I've got some water. And yeah, hopefully we can get onto something nice.